Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. You know, that's the other community. Now, I don't bother nobody. I don't talk to nobody. But this bitch was bothering me, right? She had mental illness and she wasn't supposed to be at those apartments where I was living or residing. She's supposed to be monitored me across the street, just Logan Park. So, anyways, when I got assaulted, I went to the hospital, right? And then the police who came, the sheriff officer, low level, he's a constable. He had wrote the report. The first page was like fine, but you can tell he tried to make up a story, right? Which wasn't the truth. See, because they have a community partnership with Logan Park and with Highlands. Logan Park, which is the Five Oaks, and Warren Smith. It's called MLU, Memorandum of Understanding. So the officer, I got the report. He wrote some bogus ass bullshit on the second page. I thought, okay. But it's when I went to the hospital, when first back up, I went to the hospital, and I said I was assaulted by my neighbor. She's mentally ill. Gave the name, everything else. I said I didn't do anything. I didn't provoke her. You know, it was all set up, whatever it was. I had a bruise on my right side of my cheek. And her daughter threw a foot at me. So the hospital, as they do, they called the sheriff department and made a report. They came back, the nurse came back and started staring at me. And they said it was mutual. I said, no, it was not mutual. I didn't hit the woman. I didn't hit her back. I stood there. So the sheriff department were all involved in the stalking, harassing me. That's why Scott Jones was before he was really forced to retire, the whole community that I knew, or spiritual community, knew that he was going to be fired or let go. All the bad shit that he'd been doing, especially from me. They were mad because I had that contract for child support. And it's illegal. It's unlawful. They can't do that. They go people's bank account. They do all kind of shit. So anyways, that's why I stole my hard drives and information from my apartment. So when they said it was mutual, because they knew I was just on the premises, they're supposed to promote a safe environment. And I didn't provoke her. That's what they're going to have to pay. And then Scott Jones, he was supposed to run for senator. They didn't want him. He's prejudiced. He's very prejudiced. He's biased against people of color, anything of color. He lives in Elk Grove, California, with his family. His wife ain't about shit. He ain't about shit. He has stingrays and vices, monitor people's calls, and so when they bust in your door and they say, "Oh, we have a search warrant, we had a confidential informant," it was no confidential informant. It was him surveying people's